Hey everyone, it's Kyle from You Got It, Strive Fitness Performance right here in Monroe, Ohio. And yes, we are closed down here at the gym, but we are opened up right here online to help you with your goals and keeping going during this time. So what I want to talk about today is playing a long-term game when it comes to improving your healthy habits, right? So a lot of people, when they go towards losing weight, they just go with a shotgun approach and try and do everything at once. Cut out carbs, start exercising 5 days a week, intermittent fasting, who knows, trying everything to try and get to the goal. But the problem with that is for most people, it's not sustainable. It's like quitting something cold turkey. Some can do it, but it's a very small segment of the population who can actually quit to cold turkey, if you will. The better approach to this is, one, change your mindset. Realize that this is not an overnight fix. You didn't get to where you are overnight, and you're not going to get out of it overnight. It takes time, it takes patience, and it takes consistency of action, okay? So, what I want you to do, quick tip number one for today, is I want you to start focusing on the low-hanging fruit. What little things that can you work on, that you do, that you can develop into a habit right now and then build off of down the road. It's not like, okay, I don't work out at all, so let's go work out 7 days a week. That's too drastic. But if you say, I don't work out at all, let's join a gym, or right now, join a virtual personal trainer. little plug there. But join something like that 2 days a week. That's already 200% more than you're already doing. So you might do 2 days a week, plus on your off days, you go for a walk. That's an easy, manageable jump to make, okay? But jumping to 5 days a week, 6 days a week, right off the bat is gonna be too much physically and even perhaps emotionally, okay? And if you try that to go right into it, what's gonna happen? You go 5 days a week, 6 days a week, what's gonna happen? You're more than likely gonna lose interest and fall off the wagon and then fall back into your own ways. Same thing diet-wise. People will cut out carbs completely right out from under them. And for some people, this works because it just fits their lifestyle. And I've always said, the diet you go on does not matter. You can be on intermittent fasting, no carb, low carb, keto. It doesn't, Atkins, Weight Watchers, it doesn't matter. What matters is that it fits you as a person, okay? Because at the end of the day, when it comes to losing weight, it's all about calories in and calories out. The most accurate way is to accurately track every food that goes through your mouth, through your lips, into your mouth. Accurately check everything down to the ounce and pound. You weigh it all, you measure it out, and you track it. Even the fries you steal off your spouse's plate at dinner, that has to be tracked. If you track everything and your calories daily are underneath of your caloric needs, you're gonna lose weight, okay? So it doesn't matter. But what I don't want you to do is try and go straight into something full force without considering the root causes of things that are leading you to not lose weight. That could be snacking. I talked about it yesterday, emotional eating. There's a lot deeper mental things there that we need to address that just some simple diet changes aren't going to address. If the simple diet things that you could address in that case, it's just eliminating those bad foods. But deep down, you've got to find new triggers, new emotional responses to stress, whether it's taking 10 deep breaths or just doing 10 squats to redirect your mind. Or instead, when you feel stressed, you go meditate. When you feel stressed, you take a shower. When you feel stressed, you go on a treadmill for 10 minutes or something of that nature. Redirect your trigger of what you do when you feel stressed. So it's not stress, eat, it's stress, meditate, stress, breathe, stress, shower, whatever the case may be. Go into turn stress into a healthy habit, okay? So with diet, pick the low-hanging fruit. Don't try and change everything at once and go from eating junk to eating completely clean, lean chicken, vegetables, and broccoli. Again, it can work for some, but not for every. Pick the low-hanging fruit. So maybe it's your protein intake. Maybe you're only eating 30 grams of protein a day when you need 100 grams of protein a day. Start there. And even there, that's a big jump, 70 grams of protein. So don't jump right into that 70 grams of protein. Rather, pick on the easiest meal that you can elevate the protein. Maybe it's breakfast. For a lot of people, it's breakfast because you can be pretty routine with your breakfast. Dinner is the more sporadic meal, usually for most people. Think about your own diet and figure out which meal is the most controllable and increase that one. Maybe increase your breakfast to 25, 30 grams of protein. And then the rest of the day kind of fills out from there. Make that a habit, and then once you get that one habit down, then work on lunch, and then work on dinner, and then over time, you'll get to that 100, right? But it's not about going from 0 to 100 real quick. It's about going from 0 to 100 over time. It's going to be more sustainable for you, right? And even as protein is a great place to start, because if you're at low protein, by going from, say, 30 grams of protein up to 100 grams of protein a day, you're having to replace a lot of junk food without having to really think about it with high quality protein. And thus, your protein levels are going to go up, so you're going to recover from your workouts better. Your energy is going to be better because of that. Plus, you're consuming less calories of sugary foods because you're getting full on your protein. Okay, so that's a very easy, low-hanging fruit to build on. It could be water intake. Maybe you're only having 50 ounces of water. Well, then let's bump that up to 60, and then after a week, 70, then 80. Pick low-hanging fruits, things that you can work on right now that are easy to work on for you, easy to adhere to. Make them a habit, which takes, I think the rule is 1,000 practices or 10,000 repetitions or something of that nature, or it's like 66 days, I think it is what the number is, until something becomes a habit. And practice on that, but you might be able to get to a habit quicker on it. Practice on that, and then once you get that, then take the next low-hanging fruit. And next thing you know, over time, you have made huge changes to your diet and lifestyle habits, where picking healthy options out to eat is not something you have to consciously think about. It is literally what you want to do. You don't want to go with the cheesecake. You just elect to not have a dessert at all because it's just not worth it to you. You don't feel like it's just not worth the effort to have that cheesecake or that ice cream or whatever the case may be at dinner. Not saying those things are bad, but the desire to have too much of it will go away because you will appreciate more the taste of the healthy food and what the healthy food does for your body and your mind. Okay, so that's my tip for you. Think about this in the long term, okay? And tackle the low-hanging fruits. Find in your life right now, even if it's not nutrition-related, training-related, whatnot, find something that is keeping you from reaching wherever you want to get to. Find the lowest hanging fruit and work on that. And then over time, you'll be able to work your way up that fruit tree, if you will, to the top, and it ends up being easy to tackle those top things because you've made all these better habits, but leading up to it, that habit before, which seemed so unreachable, now is very reasonable, and it's no issue at all for you to adhere to, okay? So, thank you very much for watching this video. Like I said, I plugged a little bit in there. I am now starting off a virtual online personal training service. And what I'm doing to kickstart things is I'm looking for 5 people who are looking to kickstart their health and start working on developing these habits over the next 60 days, okay? Someone who, it's reasonable that you might be able to lose 8, 9, maybe even 10 or more pounds during this time as we make these better habits and better choices. Okay, so if you're someone who's looking to do that and make some significant progress and start developing the habits for the long term so you don't yo-yo diet anymore, again, I'm looking for 5 people. I'm doing a founding members discount, 64% off the normal rate for these 60 days, okay? 64% off on it. If you're interested, if you have questions on it, please message me. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have about it. You'll get personalized training that's designed to meet you where you're at. Even if you've never worked out a day in your life before, the program will be tailored towards you. Even if you don't have a gym, we'll do it from home. If you have another gym that you don't want to come to Strive, or you're not near Strive, you have another gym you go to, your workouts will be tailored towards wherever your workout environment is. Plus, you'll have the most important one of all of it, the accountability coaching. Okay, I'm going to be on your butt making sure you do things the correct way, so you stay on track. And then you'll be getting habits, daily habit coaching from me, where we're going to work on developing these low-hanging fruits. So send me a message if you're interested in being one of the 5 participants in the founding of this online personal training that I'm going to be offering. So thank you very much for watching. I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Bye-bye.